Have you ever left work, but somehow your mind never gets the memo? You're driving home, and all you can think about is that meeting. You keep replaying what was talked about in the meeting. You're having family dinner, and you're thinking about that meeting. But mentally, you're still sitting at your desk. You're lying down in bed. You're rehearsing tomorrow's presentation. Or maybe it's your day off, and you tell yourself you are just checking one email, then suddenly you're back in that work mode. If any of this sound familiar, this conversation is for you. Don't go anywhere. Listen, because today I don't want to talk about working harder. I want to talk about something many high performers struggle with. How to leave work at work and come back home without work. But if you are new here, welcome. I am Dr. Ekus. Every week we have honest, relatable conversations about mental health, personal growth, and how to build success without sacrificing your peace, yourself in the process. All right, guys, can I tell you all a story? A while ago, I realized something about myself. I would finish work, drive home, walk through that front door, and physically, I was home, but mentally, I was still at work. My family, my kids, my husband would be talking to me, but I wasn't really listening. I was thinking about unfinished tasks, unfinished notes, patients that I was taking care of, the emails that I didn't respond to or need to respond to, tomorrow's schedule, how huge that schedule is, things I forgot to do, things I hope I don't forget to do. And one day, I caught myself answering someone without even hearing the question. And that's when it hit me. I had left the office, but I haven't brought home in my mind. I still had the office in me. Maybe you've experienced something similar. You look present, but mentally you're not there. You're somewhere else. That's exhausting. And I'm talking from experience. It is exhausting. Now, why our brain struggles to switch off is one of the points I'm going to talk about. Here is something many people don't realize. Your brain doesn't automatically know when work is over, especially if your job involves responsibilities, decision-making, problem solving, caring for other people. Sometimes it's just listening to them, but you have a huge role to play. Your brain simply keeps doing what it's been doing because it's been trained to do so. Solve, think, plan, prepare, protect. For high performers, this can be a default setting for your brain. It's been doing this over and over again, so it's routine work for it. Even when nobody is asking you to think about work, your brain keeps working anyways, not because you're weak, because you are conditioned it to stay alert. That's why some people can't relax on vacations. Why weekends don't feel refreshing. Why Sunday evenings feels heavy. Some people even have panic attacks before the Monday. The body left work, but the mind didn't leave work. Now here is the other point, the hidden cost. At first, it feels productive. You tell yourself, I am just being responsible. I'm staying ahead of things. I care so much about my work. This is my passion. But slowly, work begins to occupy every part of your life. You stop being fully present. Your conversations becomes shorter and shorter and shorter. You laugh less. You enjoy things you normally enjoy less. Even moments that should feel peaceful, relaxing, now feels interrupted because mentally you are always somewhere else. And here is the dangerous part of that. When your brain never gets permission to rest, eventually it stops recovering. That's where emotional exhaustion begins. Not because you worked too much one day, but because your mind never stopped working. It was always on the go. Now, how to leave work at work? So how do we change this, right? 1, create a shutdown routine, a ritual, call it. Don't just stop working. Finish intentionally. Ask yourself, what did I complete today? What can I wait until tomorrow to complete? Write it down. Your brain relaxes when it knows it won't forget. So writing it down is like a reminder. Number 2, separate your environment. When you get home, don't immediately open your laptop. Don't always start with answering one more email. Give yourself a transition. Maybe it's music during the drive home. Maybe it's a short walk when you get home. Maybe it's changing your clothing, taking a shower. Maybe it's you telling your brain, I am no longer at work. It helps with that ease transition. Number 3, stop checking your work constantly. This one is a hard one, and I struggled with it myself because every notification pulls your brain back into that work mode. Ask yourself, does this really need my attention right now? Or has my brain simply become uncomfortable with being still? That's a powerful question that deserves an answer to help out. Number 4, be fully present where you are. If you're with your family, be with your family. If you're eating dinner, enjoy that dinner. If you are resting, no guilt about that. Rest. Presence is a skill. The more you practice it, the easier it becomes. Number 5, remember this one sentence. Take note. Your value is not determined by your availability. You don't have to answer everything immediately. You don't have to solve every problem tonight. Some things really can wait until tomorrow. I promise you that. So now, one lesson, and I'm still learning. I'm still working on it, but it's helpful, is that success shouldn't cost you your peace. Your career matters. Your ambition matters as well, but so does your life outside of work. The people who love you don't just need the version of you that you provide. They need the version of you that's emotionally present. And you deserve that too. Because the goal isn't just to build a successful career. The goal is to build a meaningful life. A life where work has its place, but it doesn't become your entire identity. If this conversation resonated with you, I would love for you to subscribe. Every week we have honest conversations about mental health, workplace psychology, emotional intelligence, leadership, and a lot more. And also building successful careers without burning out in the process. And before you go, I would love to hear from you. What is the hardest part about switching off after work? Let's continue the conversations in the comment section below. Until next time, be kind to yourself, protect your peace, and I will see you in the next conversation. Have a wonderful day.